Hi there. It's a nice, kind of warm fall day, and I'm going to take the opportunity to do a little bit of maintenance on the bike. I'm going to adjust the chain tension on the Multistrada, but before I do, I'm going to have to clean the chain because it's kind of dirty. I ride it in the rain, so it's kind of gross. And yeah, I'll catch up with you after I'm done that. So I hope you can see this. Just laid out the tools in the toolkit here from under the seat of your bike. These tools here, not that one. So these tools here are from the bike. You've got a couple of Allen wrenches, and this is the chain tension tool that you can use to check. I'll show you how that works. Here you've got the little spanner to adjust it, and some other things like the kit for flat tire and stuff. And then I've got my cleaner and my chain wax, and got my brush, and I actually have this ratchet tool here for this Allen key that it's used to um, loosen and tighten the pinch bolts for the chain tension. But it's much easier if you have a ratchet tool instead of using this little Allen key. Okay, so that was a very quick um, chain clean. It only took me about, I don't know, 6 minutes or so, 5, 6 minutes. Um, it could be cleaner, but for now it's good. Just in case you guys are wondering, this is just a little bit of spare junk cardboard that I have, and I fashion, this little splash guard. So when I'm spraying the WD-40, I'm spraying the chain wax and everything. It's not going to get on the tire. It's not going to get on the ground. And when it gets all gross, I just throw it away and I cut myself a new one. In order to make the job a lot easier, well, you have to do it anyway. You have to remove the gravel guard from the bike, and that can be done accessing the screws down there, and then there's one down there too, and I hope you can see it. Okay, so this is the gravel guard. I took it off, and you know, some of you may actually like to have the gravel guard off the bike. I do too, but it's wintertime here, so when the weather's really crappy, I actually put it on. It just helps with the road spray doesn't get up on the luggage and on my back. So, okay, so this next step involves this little tool that you will find in your toolkit, and there's this little indentation here underneath your swing arm, and it matches with this, and you slide it in, it goes in like that, and it just fits right there very neatly. Now I have to say that the instruction manual says you have to have the bike on this side stand and not the center stand, because that changes the tension on the chain when the bike has the wheel off the ground as opposed to when it's on the ground. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the bike on the side stand. Okay, so the bike is now on the side stand. Unfortunately, the center stand is in the way a little bit, so I had to put the camera in a really odd position. But let's take a look at again at our tool here, the measuring tool. Now, notice that there's a little groove right there in the tool, and that should, by right, line up with the middle of the chain here. You see these pins? It should be like that if the chain tension is correct. Unfortunately, you can see the chain is loose. It requires adjustment. It is sitting below that mark. So what we have to do now is we need to tighten the chain so that the tension brings it up to there. Okay? So you can see that these two bolts here are 3/8 Allen, and these are called pinch bolts, and they basically pinch the hub into the swing arm. Alright, so we're gonna loosen these two here. I've already taken the liberty of loosening it a little bit, so I will just loosen it a little bit more. Okay, the tool that's in your toolkit is this two-piece thing here. It's some kind of a special spanner, and it basically just slots together like that. And behind your sprocket here, there will be a wheel with teeth that correspond to it, and you just hook it up, and then you wrench it up and down. Now, if you push down on the tool, you rotate the hub and you loosen the chain. If you reverse the tool and you move it up, you tighten the hub, and you tighten you turn the hub counterclockwise, and you tighten the chain. So what I'm gonna do now is you're gonna just look at the chain. So just look at the chain as I turn this, so you get a demonstration of how it works. Okay, it's a lot of grease here, and it helps to wear gloves. Alright, so I'm gonna pull it up to tighten the chain, and bloody hell, that's really finicky. That's tightening. As you can see, the chain got tighter. Or if you want to loosen it, place the tool the other way around, and you push and you watch the chain. notice the chain slack as I turn the hub this way. Okay, so this tool it's not the best. It's designed to work in your roadside repair kit, but it does the job, and you just have to watch and be careful not to pinch your fingers. So I'm just going to tighten it up now, and then we'll have to check chain tension, okay? Okay, so with a minute or two of finagling, now you can see where the pin in the center of the chain lines up quite nicely with the notch on the measuring tool here. And you know, when you push down on the chain and you release it, it should bounce back right into that position, and that is when you know the chain is properly adjusted. It didn't require a lot of turning on the tool, very little actually, so a little goes a long way, so don't overdo it. In any case, it's probably one of the easier chains to adjust when it comes to motorcycles, so you shouldn't have any problem. You just have to be willing to get greasy. And then final thing to do is just to tighten up the pinch bolts here. Now, when you're tightening up the pinch bolts, remember, you don't tighten one up all the way. You have to alternate between one and the other and tighten them up equally at the same time. Otherwise, you may, you know, risk the chance of torquing one more than the other. Now, the measurement for these nuts is 26 foot-pound, I believe. Now, I do have torque wrench, but I don't have an adapter for this, which I will have to get. So for now, I'm just gonna do it by feel. Now, try not to over tighten them because you run a risk of stripping the threads on the nut. So in this case, just nice hand tightening. It's just a feel that you'll have to build up for your bike, or get a torque wrench. And don't forget to put all your tools back into the bag. And this goes in here. There you have it. I hope that was somewhat helpful for you. I apologize for any ums and ahs and things like that. I'm still not really comfortable speaking calmly on camera. I tend to panic and speak too quickly or mumble. But in any case, hopefully this will help some of you who are questioning how easy it is to adjust the chain on your Multistrada. And really, I think it only took me maybe 15-20 minutes, including cleaning the chain, so it really doesn't take a lot of time. And as you can see, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, so let's just put our gear on and go riding. Talk to you guys later.